Hola mundo! Welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today I'm going to try my very first acrylic pour on my kitchen table. If you are looking for an experienced artist to teach you how to do this, do not watch this. I will put links underneath showing the same people that I learned from. I have never done this before, and I've never successfully done anything artistic before, but I just really want my kitchen table to look a little nicer. So the main reason I am making this video, even though I don't have any artistic background or experience, is because I know that if it comes out successful, anyone watching this will be successful as well, even with no experience, no comfort. You could do it if I was able to do it. So let's see if I could do it. So this dining set was actually free. I found it on Letgo from a man who put it in my car for me also and took the whole thing apart to fit in my little Nissan Versa. But they had it in their family with kids and everything for a couple decades. So you can see that it's a little discolored. It has stains on it, like paint and things like that, that no matter what kind of cleaning products or how much force I tried to use to get it off, it didn't come off, and you could just pretty much tell that it's very, very old. So I am absolutely on a budget here. So you can see that to wrap the legs, all I did was use 3 garbage bags. And this tarp down here was labeled as a mattress pad at Dollar Tree. So for my mixing agent, I am using Craft Smart white glue. Now, for the mixing agent, you can use anything, any mixing medium. You can use Floetrol. I could have bought more epoxy and resin and just mixed it right in, but this was cheap, and again, I'm not an artist, so glue was something that I'm more comfortable with. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and you want equal parts of glue and water for this part. So I'm filling it up to the part in the cup where the design stops, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with the water. And then if I need more, I'll just do that again. This is just an easy way for me to be able to keep track and make sure that they're even. Actually, is this one even? There we go. And then to actually mix it, I am using straws from Dollar Tree because I'm on a budget. So mix it up. So since we're supposed to have equal parts mixing medium and paint, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 1 cup for the mixing medium. I'm just going to pour it from the red Solo cup that you saw me mix it in before with my straw, and so that I can make sure it lines up well with the amount of paint that I'm putting in the next cup, and then mix it. So you'll see what I am talking about. We start with turquoise because I'm the most excited about this color. So whatever amount I go ahead and put in the cup is the same amount that I want to put of mixing medium right next to it. And I think that's the same. Eyeballing it, so then I put it in. Just gonna grab a straw. And hopefully that is good. Again, this is very experimental. Let's see. So now we're gonna do it again. This time I'll do the black. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little nervous because I'm realizing this is the point of no return, if you will. I'm just trying to stay calm and encourage and remind myself that even if this doesn't work out, I have a handy dandy tablecloth from Dollar Tree to cover it all up. So let's get started. And then spread my glove. Oh, feels mostly like glue here. Okay, so now I'm taking an empty cup and I'm going to pour all of my colors into it, but I'm not going to mix them because they made that very clear. Do not mix them, just carefully pour them. Just gonna pour. We're gonna just pick a spot and then just lift. So I'm realizing I did not do enough paint. I'm gonna pause the video and make more of what I already showed you guys, and then I'm gonna come back when I'm ready to pour more. This is the cup that has the second batch in it. And I just want to show you, just so you can see so far how we're doing. This is what it looks like. I think I'm doing okay. It's just that it wasn't enough at all. Right, here we go. So as in one of the videos, she just, when she had to do another batch, she started in the middle of the first batch. So I'm gonna do that too. I think in my rushing, the second batch might have been a lot more watery than the first, but that also might be a good thing because maybe it'll stretch out more. Okay, I made a little bit of extra in the cups. I'm gonna do one more tiny little batch. Just gonna pour all the leftovers, like all the extras in here. I saw this in one of the other videos. I'm gonna take this little bit that I have left and I'm gonna go closer to the edges that don't have paint on it, because some of the edges the paint is getting really close and I'm not outside. So I'm gonna try to even it out. before I continue. And then I'm actually just going to use my hands because I saw this in one of the videos, and who cares, right? I don't know. A little crazy, but I think I like it. And then I think I'm just going to move it around a little bit more. Okay, so quick disclaimer, I am very happy that I went ahead and did the base coat because there were some parts where there was a lot of white showing, which would have been table showing. So I am done. I don't know if it looks good or artsy or anything, but I love it. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to take a walk around the table. And then the next part of the video in real life will be tomorrow when it is hopefully dry and I can do the top covering ceiling. Okay, so remember when I said I love it? I do, but I love most of it, and then I like the parts where I was going over in little circles and touching it the whole time, so I made just one more batch, and this is the rest of my paint. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so now I actually love it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. So as you can see, there are still parts from where I was smudging before with my fingers, but it's only a tiny bit on the edges, and then around it, you see the drips coming down, right? And then this was pretty cool how it's drying over here, I thought. But this part I absolutely love. It's my favorite part of the table. Bam! Hola mundo. So I definitely forgot this morning to video myself while I was doing the top coat. I'm really sorry. I was excited to do it and I'm not used to YouTubing. But what I figured I could do is I could show you what I did. Even though I'm not really doing it, I did it this morning. Just so you know what it looked like pretty much. So I took the resin bottle and the hardener bottle, and in the instructions it said to do the same amount of each, so I was like, oh, I'll just pour it like this, except one is a lot thicker than the other. So then what I started doing was just pouring one tilted like this while the other was tilted like this. The hardener was this one, and then the resin was this one because it's so thin, until I had the right amount. And I ended up using for this almost the whole bottle. They were up to like right here, both of them. And then I took my niece's paintbrush and I just mixed it. The directions say for 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. I did 3 minutes. Then what I did was I took the cup and I started in the middle and I poured the epoxy all over. And the epoxy resin was actually a lot easier for me to pour down than the paint was yesterday. But so that was it. And then I took a gloved hand and I like spread it all over the table, smooth it out, and get the sides and everything. I didn't have to do too much because, as they said in the description, it is self-leveling. But that was it. And then every 5 to 10 minutes for about an hour or so after, what I did was I went along the sides with a cup and I just like scraped because part of it was dripping. And what'll happen if you don't do that is the drips will like stick there and they'll be hardened drips. But then it was a win-win because every time I scraped a little, I poured it back onto the table. Esto es todo. That's it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope that it might have given some people out there who are not artsy like me and have no experience with this kind of stuff like I didn't, the confidence and the excitement to do it themselves, because I love the way that it turned out. I'm going to show you what it looks like.